There will be spoilers in this discussion, so here's a quick spoiler warning. The Southlands. Even more so than the other arcs, the Southlands arc seems to be a real ensemble. In the first episode, I thought the story being set up in the Southlands was going to be focused on Arondir and possibly Bronwyn. However, by the halfway point of this series, I begin to think I might have been mistaken, and that the focus of the Southlands arc seems to be on Bronwyn's son, Theo. Arondir is an elf stationed at Osterith, a watchtower in the Southlands. As shown by the High King when he sent Galadriel to Valinor, the elves believe, or at least want to believe, that the evil has been defeated, and so they're pulling back, and they're abandoning their watchtowers. Arondir is shown to be very, very fond of the human healer, Bronwyn. And when he's at Bronwyn's, a man comes to her with a sick cow. A black ooze comes from its udders. The man tells him that the cow came from the east, maybe as far as Hordern. And of course, this is where Arondir and Bronwyn go. Meanwhile, Bronwyn's son Theo and his friend Rowan break into Walden's barn, and hidden beneath the floorboards, Theo finds a sword hilt that speaks to him in the Black Tongue. Hordern and its surrounds are destroyed. There are fishes in the ground, but there's no bodies. Arondir enters a tunnel to find the source of the destruction. He follows the tunnel until he finds, and then is captured by, orcs. Bronwyn returns to her village to warn them to flee. She's ignored until she dumps an orc's head on the bar. An orc that had been in a tunnel underneath a house that her and Theo had barely escaped with their lives from. The Southlanders then flee to the Elven Watchtower. Arondir, along with other elves and humans, are enslaved to dig for the orcs. Arondir and a number of the other slaves fought back, but they were defeated. Arondir gets as far as any of them, but he is not killed. He is brought before the orcs' leader, Adar. Adar, whose name means father in Elvish, is not an orc, but an elf. Adar let Arondir go with a message for the refugees in the watchtower. When Theo and Rowan make a trip back to the village for supplies, they find that the village is not abandoned. Rowan made it back to the watchtower without Theo. It's revealed that the orcs are looking for the sword hilt that Theo had recovered from the barn earlier. Bronwyn goes back to get her son, and when it looks like they're not going to escape, Arondir rescues them. When they return to Osterith, Arondir delivers Adar's message to Bronwyn, that the humans may live if they forsake their claim to the lands and they swear fealty to him. Each of these arcs has so much more than I can talk about here, but let me know in the comments what your favourite parts of the Southlands arc are.